Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Order Terra Firma Craft. Check out what I did between the episodes. I made 2 more batches of black steel. We got a total of 104 ingots now. But we'll probably actually need all of that in order to make blue and red steel. So in terms of iron ore, we're also not looking too good anymore. So hopefully with this amount of black steel and the amount of normal steel we have left, we can actually make all the red and blue steel we want. Okay, so let's get started. Let's say first, let's do the weak red steel. So we need about 50% black steel, 20% normal steel, then 15% brass, and 15% rose gold. I should have some brass already around. Let's actually check the chest here. Yeah, that's a good amount. What is the rose gold again? That's... oh yeah, gold and copper. Okay, let's make a big batch of 40 ingots of that first. At the moment I definitely have more gold than copper because we use most of the copper for the roof. So I'm going to use 85% gold and 15% copper. I just made a lot more bituminous coal. But we also need some coke powder again. So this is either breaking down andesite or mining some black sand. Okay, but for now this should definitely be enough. Alright, then let's melt it down into some rose gold. Alright, got the rose gold. Definitely gonna go for the higher end here because I feel like brass and rose gold is cheaper than steel and especially black steel. So 15% of this and brass, 20% steel, 50% black steel. This adds up to 100 as well. Okay, perfect. Just to double check. For ingredients, this time we even need a scroll bar to see everything. Okay, hopefully this is correct. Should add up to 15. Yeah, there we go. Weak red steel, finally. Okay, I'm prepared. Gonna take an ingot mold first and put it into the filter. Okay, filter is set up. Let's turn this on. Beautiful. Bit dark of a red. Now here's a bit brighter. And of course it has to cool in the filter again. It will take a minute. And there we go, weak red steel being made. So the next step is actually combining the weak red steel or weld it together with some black steel. So 2 ingots and you get 1 red steel out of it in the end. Okay, that was the last. Let's see if we got 39. Yep, there we go. Plus 1 from the ingot. Okay, got 40. Then gonna take 40 black steel. And we can make 40 red steel. Good we have create mode in normal Terra Firma Craft. You gotta do a lot of anvil working. Okay, we just need to heat up the coal forge. Put a bit of flux in there. Then weak red steel and black steel. And get the... what do we even get out of this? Oh, there's so much in there, doesn't even tell you. What did it make there? Double ingots. No, that's not what I wanted. But I want the high carbon red steel ingot. Yep. Can work that into the red steel ingot once we have the red steel hammer again. I guess, can you saw those down again? That's not what I wanted. Should maybe set up a filter temporarily. There we go, recipe filter. Double ingot. Please could melt this or saw it down into an ingot. And press it. Oh, come on. And I think the sheet can be sawn. Okay. So we're just gonna make sheets out of it and then we can use the saw to turn it into ingots again. So there we go. Did we lose some? No, we got 16. Perfect. And we're still not quite there yet. So now we got high carbon red steel ingots. Gonna take 15 of those and heat them up. So first we're gonna make 7 double ingots again for the red steel anvil and then 1 red steel hammer at first. Alright, got lignite again, which doesn't burn as hot. And I'm just gonna heat this up in the crucible. So let's take 4, they're hot enough. Another hammer recipe. Not quite. Okay, then we have the red steel ingot. First red steel ingot. But let's actually turn them into double ingots right away. Can weld them. Not hot enough, really? It was quick. Can work. Okay. They're really sensitive apparently, then gotta work it real quick. Okay, and last pair. And weld it. And there we go. 7 double ingots. Red steel anvil. Perfect. Okay. Then let's place it down right away. And this one goes in the corner again. Oh, it's actually filled up. Got another corner. Alright, then we can make the hammer again. Always the same. But this is actually the last time now. So enjoy it one more time. Oh, I still gotta hammer it. There we go. And hammer recipe, that's always shrink punch. Those are simple. There we go. And with the red steel hammer, yeah, we can swap out the black steel hammer now. We can hammer the rest of the high carbon red steel ingots. Finally. Okay, then we have 25 red steel left. What should we do with this? I'd say full set of tools first. So pickaxe, shovel, axe, prospector pick, and everything that would be useful. So basically what I got in this white toolbox here. We can finally upgrade from steel. It didn't bother making black steel, of course. And then a knife again. Is sweet. So that's 9 ingots and we have some left. Definitely the bucket. But that requires a blue steel ingot or... Actually a blue steel bucket as well. But that's actually the recipe again. For normal plain bucket it was a red steel bucket. So 2 ingots for that and a blue steel bucket. Okay. We should have some left over, but it won't be enough for armor on top. Yeah, let's make the tools first, and then we make a bit of blue steel, not too much. And then we make some more red steel, so we can maybe get armor as well. That would be awesome. Okay, there it is. Full set of red steel tools. Except the red steel hoe. I think the diamond one will do for a while. And I'm still using the copper shears, to be honest. So I guess gotta replace it with red steel once this actually breaks. Now I wanna know how good those tools are, so how much durability we have, how fast can we mine. Probably won't make much of a difference when it comes to mining grass, right? Yeah, it's the usual. Durability 6,500, but I'm pretty sure we have a bit of an unbreaking effect. Definitely mined, yeah, more than 3 dirt there. We use 3 durability. Okay. I'm not sure how many uses we'll get out of this. Maybe it's like 10,000. Definitely plenty, but we still can't really insta-mine. Which, in my opinion, is actually a good thing. I feel like it's a bit overpowered in vanilla. Yeah, anyway, gotta be really careful as well. Check how much damage the axe does. 14.5. Like you accidentally swing your axe and pretty much kill every pet you have, like especially around the horse. Gotta be really careful. Luckily my best horse actually has 15 health and has some armor, so I can't one hit kill my horse at least. So that's the good news. But yeah, gotta be really careful now of those tools. So the steel tools go on the wall again as a backup. Could probably even get rid of the black bronze stuff now. Okay, I gotta wonder, to be honest, if it's really worth it to make a red steel saw. So it has like 6,500 durability, but it costs you like 3 normal iron ingots. Wouldn't a normal steel saw be better? I mean, if you have 3 of those, they basically have the same durability. It's not like we're gonna saw the planks or the save the chisel for all of the cutting of the logs quicker in the inventory or crafting menu. So I'm not entirely sure if it's worth it, but just to have it, yeah, full set for now. Red Steel Prospector's Pick is also now at 100% accuracy, no more false negatives. Steel was at 94%, and for comparison, the Black Bronze was 82. I remember the copper that we had in the very beginning was 76, and I think the wrought iron was something like 88. Oh yeah, you might also be wondering, If the blue steel tools would be even better or different or anything, or what's the point of those? I think it's just literally the same, just a different color. So they should do the same damage and basically everything's the same. Yeah, the blue steel X also makes 14.5 attack damage. As far as I know, there's no difference. But we need some blue steel to at least make the vanilla bucket. So the recipe is pretty similar. It's gonna be 50% black steel, 20% steel, then 15% sterling silver, that's something we made already, and 15% bismuth bronze, which I never made before, but it's just copper, bismuth, and zinc. So I'm gonna make a batch of that first again. And I actually managed to mess it up somehow for the first time. I didn't get the percentages right. I think it should have been 20% bismuth and 30% zinc. Yeah, small mistake, big results. We have a lot of those unknown ingots now that are good for nothing. Let's roll them out. But this looks better, nice and green. Now I want to make some blue steel, but only 10 ingots because I don't need a lot of that stuff. And I want to save on the black steel. So for 10 blue steel ingots, we're already going to need 15 black steel. Okay, so I need 15% bismuth and sterling silver. Which means I would need 150 millibuckets, but an ingot is already 100 millibuckets, so I need half of it. I think we can just saw this in half and then melt some of the rods we get. So this melts into 50 millibuckets. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same with the sterling silver ingot as well. And then I just need to add 2 steel ingots and 5 black steel ingots. There we go, weak blue steel. And now we need to weld it again with the black steel to make the high carbon blue steel ingot. I'm gonna do one first, so it doesn't make double ingots anymore. Set up a filter again. There we go. And yeah, I'm just gonna throw in 8 of those. Because I wanna have like, 30 black steel left over there, so I can make 20 more red steel. At least we can use the red steel hammer to turn the high carbon blue steel into blue steel. Okay, so we don't need to do this again on the anvil ourselves. Now we have everything to finally make that bucket. So we need some blue and red steel sheets first. Just throw it in there with a bit of flux, get doubling it. There we go. Then a sheet. And in order to make the bucket, I actually need to do it on the anvil. Looks like it's hot enough. Okay. So here's the blue steel bucket recipe. Oh, 3 times bent in the end. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. So numbers 15 plus 6, 21. Yes, okay. And here comes the red steel bucket. Much the same. There we go. Also got that advancement, and the bucket recipe was some wrought iron. Oh, still got some left, good. And surrounded some of the buckets. Yes, that's the vanilla bucket recipe. Most end game item in the game, pretty much. There we go, got one. Okay, now we can actually pick up, water sources. Let's get some salt water. That's the first thing I got nearby. There we go. Got a salt water bucket. That's definitely gonna make things so much easier. So technically I could now get rid of all of those aqueducts and just replace it with water sources where I need it. But I think I'm gonna keep them. I kinda like how this looks. Adds a bit of atmosphere to it. But in case I'm gonna add new builds now, I'm definitely gonna just use a water source. Because it's so much easier. But definitely the biggest progression or change with the bucket comes from being able to make a cobble generator where we actually want it just by moving lava sources. So I've been holding off doing this, trying to somehow, Frankenstein a cobble generator together with some aqueduct water and this one single lava source. Because I felt like once we have the bucket, it's gonna be so much nicer and cleaner to have the cobble generator right next to the machine here. Because the first thing I actually want to make is a clay making machine. So we can make rhyolite cobble and we can break that down in all kinds of things that we can in the end make clay out of. So we can just feed this machine finally fully automatic. But making all of this will be part of an upcoming episode. Now I want to go out exploring, use my new tools and something, use the 100% prospector pick, fight a bear, eat a banana. I've never done that before. And it's actually about time. It's October almost. That's banana season. I looked it up. Also get some banana saplings and just go out and use the new stuff and something. So there's 30 more black steel. That means I have enough to make 20 more red steel. That means the other 14 I have, I can definitely make armor. So I need 28 for full red steel armor. Okay, I'm gonna make this real quick. And I got a little bit too excited, actually goofed up the recipe again. But I think this time I can actually fix it. So I just need to add a bit more black steel, I feel like. That also means I can make fewer red steel ingots. It should still work out. I mean, I need 28. Just need to get over 50% black steel, maybe one more. And it should work. Maybe also not the smartest here, just add stuff to it and hope that... Okay, almost there. Got everything I need, just need to weld together. Decided to not make a shield right away, because usually don't get much use out of it anyway. Because it's super useful for fighting skeletons, I know, but... yeah, usually I don't do it. Okay, let's weld this together. There's the helmet. Then the big chest plate. There you go, needs a double sheet. Those look nice. If you get bored of the red steel, you can later then also make blue steel variants. Okay, and then the last two. Reefs and the boots. There you go, full set. That does look good. Actually fits my skin here. I like it. It's really a perfect fit. What usually happens even with the vanilla helmets is that my eyes are covered by the helmet and just looks super dumb. But this is perfect for my skin. Awesome. Actually, one more thing I can quickly make. That's why I put an extra ingot in there. I can make a red steel lamp now as well. What is that? Bend, bend, and draw. Okay. An awkward recipe, I think. One this way. Bend was last, so draw, bend, bend. Okay. So what the red steel lamp can do compared to the other Terraformacraft lamps is it will never turn off. Where do I attach it? Don't really have a nice ceiling, the slabs here. Just gotta put it on the ground. I think we still need to light it though. Let's get the flint and steel. Does it work like this? I've never used it before. I've played Terraformacraft before, but I actually never used it. Or do we have to put oil in? How does it work? I have to look this up. Well, looks like I actually misremembered. The book says lava will keep burning forever in a lamp, but can only be held in a blue steel lamp. So it looks like the red steel lamp is like completely useless. I would need to put in tallow all the time, which burns. I could maybe try it. I think I got a wooden bucket, and there's some tallow left that I made with the blubber at the very beginning. I think I made one torch out of this. Okay, let's see. I can just click it. And click the lamp, I guess. Yes. And then we still need to light it. Neat. And how long does this last now? Well, it still has 250 millibuckets. I guess we can come back to this and check later if we used up some of it. It does make a lot of light. Light level 20. Or is it? No, it's just daytime. Does seem brighter though. Almost time to head out. I definitely want to get a bit more kaolinite as well. But it's also fruit tree season. That's why I want to head out to get the banana as well. And of course, apple season is also in October. And orange season was in September. There's still some left on October 1st. I'm gonna grab those as well. Just on a side note, I can't believe there's no mangoes in this as well. So I can definitely get it that we don't have mangoes in vanilla, because even when they added cherry trees, they didn't add cherries. Although we have a lot of redundant food sources in vanilla already. But come on, at least Terraformacraft, there should be mangoes. Okay, time to head out. Quick check on the red steel lamp. Yeah, tallow is getting used up. That's why I really never bothered with this. So either I think you need to get olives or kill whales over and over again. Just get more tallow. It's just too much work. But now with the blue steel lamps, I definitely consider getting some of those. Wow, that's actually quite a find. There's a brown panda. Okay, so they work like the vanilla pandas, I guess. I'm gonna mark this spot for sure. There's actually a river nearby. If you really want to, we can probably get the brown panda home. Just to have a pet panda, I guess. I'm already really far down south, about 3,000 blocks away from home. Trying to find the banana plant. I was hoping in a wide open plains that we could maybe spot it easily. There's an orange tree, but no banana plant yet. I'll keep looking. Oh, that's interesting. Sulfur. That's something I haven't found before. Maybe we can just see some in the cave right away. Very large sample, it says. I'm not even sure what it's good for. Wasn't it good for TNT or gunpowder? It is indeed. So we just need saltpeter and some charcoal powder, which we have plenty of, and a bit of sulfur mixed gunpowder. Reminds me, we could actually try the powder keg for once. So I'm gonna keep looking for the banana tree, but in case I don't find anything else really interesting, I'm gonna come back and mine up some of that. Also time to test out the new pickaxe, of course. Well, here's a banana plant, but where are my bananas? Oh my god, I wrote 4,000 blocks for this. Maybe the banana tree needs to be a certain size. Oh, wolves attacking my horse. Oh my god. So in the book, they're 4 high. I found another banana plant there, and there's one more, 3 high. Maybe they need to be 4 high for some reason. That's definitely new terrain here. I've never been here before. Maybe they still need to do some growing. Oh my god. Come on. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. There's another banana plant. So I actually got the info from somebody that actually read the code. It said October is banana plant season. It's just a tree fern. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna mess with those wolves. Don't wanna lose the horse. Like 400 health. Good, it actually has 1500. So I'm running a bit further east now. I should actually run into terrain that was generated before. I'm hoping for taller banana plants. I've only seen the 3 high ones so far. So I was just hoping they would be, yeah, taller because they had time to grow. But it doesn't look good. Oh, that's new here. I don't remember seeing that ever before. Spanish moss. Can be picked up. I guess it's just not the right season. Maybe I'll just try it in September next year. All the banana plants look like this. And this was, yeah, from the terrain it was generated in the very beginning. It was really close to spawn right now. So we got the hot spring water everywhere again. At the beginning I thought there's nothing but hot spring water everywhere, but I haven't found any since. I can probably also use this to heal my horse. Right? Yeah. It's good for the horse. Oh, I definitely remember this place. Also from the journey from the first episode. I don't think I've shown it really, but I remember diving in there, collecting some copper from the ground. Okay, but there's actually a cave nearby. I think I want to head in there and maybe fight some mobs. Now we have full red steel armor. It shouldn't be too hard, right? How much damage eggs seem to... Oh, and one hits a creeper. Okay. That's a game changer. I wonder if my armor could actually tank maybe a creeper hit. But I don't want to find out. Way too far away from home. But this place was shown. That's where I mined the first bit of clay. Still some left there. And I was really glad to find water. Got the hot spring water again next to it. Yeah, made actually a waypoint. Let's head over to spawn real quick. And here it is, back to where it all started. I was actually looking for some banana plants here because they definitely would have had time to grow, but didn't see anything. Yeah, I would actually need to check where spawn is exactly, but somewhere around here. I remember the first episode walking forward there a little bit, trying to explain everything, couldn't do 2 things at a time and play the game at the same time. It was quite a struggle, but the journey so far, yeah, was pretty nice. Alright, no luck with the bananas, I give up. Maybe we can come back next season. I think I'm just gonna head back, maybe a slightly different way, and mine up some of that sulfur. Oh, skeletons. Wait, they always have axes? Oh, I had no idea. Oh, the armor is really holding up. Can we get a record from this? I wonder. Okay, so with red steel armor. Was this 1000 durability? Mobs shouldn't be a big issue anymore. Okay, let's see if we can find some of the sulfur. So kind of curious, how long does it take to mine stuff now? This almost feels like vanilla. Mining a block in 8 ticks seems about right. Also, big cave. Yeah, we should see the sulfur already, right? Still says very large sample. Okay, let's make some supports here and dig into. Ah, there it is. Was actually exposed. Okay, and it says sulfur. Neat. Oh, hello there. Looks like that was already most of it. Only says medium sample now. Yeah, I guess getting the rest would be too much of a stretch. I'm gonna head back. Well, there is my bear fight. Okay, let's see. That wasn't too bad. Thread steel. This is a large height. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I've had it with the banana plant. Let's just try this. It dropped too! Oh, that's how it works. I thought you actually have to wait for the bananas. Could just chop down the top of the tree. Oh no, I had no idea that was an option. Oh my god. Okay, now I can actually head back. And back home just in time for another apple harvest. Let's take a look what we got. Sorry, stored away all the other stuff, but the important stuff is here. 3 banana saplings. Apparently March or April is when I want to plant those. And some sulfur. I guess we can grind this down and next episode maybe try out a powder keg. I would be interested in that. There was actually a good apple harvest. 6 stacks in total. So a lot more of the rum can be converted into vinegar now. Maybe even all of it? Let's check. Vinegar, vinegar, and vinegar. Nice, okay. I'm already storing some of the venison I got from the exploration. It's now lasting another 4 years. Okay, that's actually really good. Previously, sometimes actually a lot of meat just spoiled because I couldn't preserve it for a long time, but after vinegar and brine, it does work now. So 4 years, that's more than enough. Alright, so we made some good progress today. Got a bucket, then some red steel armor and tools. I think I'm gonna make a second bucket actually. Next time if we go exploring, I can probably bring 2 buckets and then we can bring home some hot spring water. That would be awesome, so we can make our own jacuzzi and heal ourselves. That would be nice. Okay, hope you enjoyed this episode guys. Thanks so much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.